how are you? In a different environment to come to campus or something. I'm not even really supposed to be here, but I had to pick something up. So I was like, let me record a video while I'm at it. All right, we are gonna now be going over smaller chunks of time. Okay, so up until now, we have been talking about centuries at a time, right? 3 to 900, 900 to 1400. So we're going to talk about much smaller chunks going forward. So we're talking about the Renaissance. We're talking about the Renaissance in the 16th century in this chapter. Okay, so smaller chunks of time, right? So these are the Renaissance is a period of time that a lot of people are really more familiar with when we think about medieval or dark ages. People really just lump those times into what the Renaissance is. So you got the medieval period. The Renaissance is just the change, the growing, the evolving of Western society, and more importantly, the involvement of fashion, the involvement of garments, and the fast movement of the change in fashion. The ornateness of fashion really comes into this period. The good thing is too, we have a lot of documents for this time as well. So traditionally we've been looking at, for the periods going forward, we've been looking at, a lot of statues. We've been looking at some paintings, but the Renaissance, there's a burgeoning. Not only do we have a lot of paintings and source documents to look at, we have a lot of writings, so people explaining what the garments are. We have actual garments, right? There are garments that have survived to this day. So we'll be looking at a lot of painting and imagery, but we actually have some actual garments that are in some of our costume institutes all across the world. So we'll be looking at some garments that still exist today. We can't put our hands on them, but there are people that can put their hands on these garments, so we can view them. All right, so same scenario as always, right? Same scenario as always. Finish this video, dive into the lecture, do the discussion board, and come back for the recap. I have been having a really good time with your discussion boards. The last one was really fun with the shift in fashion. I got to show you my shift from the 90s with some of my favorite Dominique Devereaux and Climax and some of the great 80s black girl fashion. Which is funny because I'm back to the big hair now, different type of big hair, but just the crazy shoulder pads and the just asymmetrical, which is funny because I'm just doing that in natural hair right now. But I really enjoyed that discussion and topic, the shift in fashion. So, all right, you know what to do. Dive in, and don't forget to come visit me in the visiting hours if you have some time. See ya.